Hi, this is DOSBox Mob, and welcome back to Let's Play Treasures of the Savage Frontier. We're in the third of the warehouses, of the 5 warehouses on the south side of Mintarn. You can see there's another room that we can access from this warehouse. I know from the clue book map, though, there is nothing in that room, so let's just move right along down the street. And it's nighttime. Now, this is Warehouse and Cargo Center Company of the Breaching Whale Warehouse and Cargo Center, the company of the Breaching Whale, member 5 Companies of the West. Now, this is supposedly the largest of the 5 warehouses, and if you go to the back room, there's a crystal battle in there. I want to show you something kind of interesting that you can only see at night if we continue on down along the dock. At that intersection right there. Huge forms loom up out of the darkness as you step onto the pier. And there's basically hill giants, cyclopskin, and disguised Zental fighters who hide during the day and attack at night. So let's take a look at... Okay, yeah, I mean it says Waterdeep guards, but it's actually Zental fighters disguised as Waterdeep guards. Okay, doesn't look like there's any spellcasters though. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to try moving in closer, basically with the idea of keeping the hill giants from throwing any boulders they might have. At least in, other gold box games, they've been armed with boulders. Come on. Okay, and since none of them are fire giants, we can do fireball. Yeah, it looks like people are pretty heavily encumbered with treasure from previous battles. I want to be careful to make sure that our people don't get harmed. Looks like we got everybody but the Waterdeep guard, and we've already been targeting him in melee combat, so... Like 2 fireballs are just about enough to take some of those guys out. Probably what we'll need to do after this battle would be to retreat back to that warehouse we were just in to rest. So we can go into the last 2 warehouse battles with full spells. See what's left. Oh, Good job, Marcus. I just have that water deep guard, that supposed water deep guard left. Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting she doesn't have arrows. But she can use those darts. Okay, that's all of them, and there is some treasure. Bunch of platinum. And some more lucky papers. I assume the morning stars must have been carried by some of the giant type monsters in this battle. Okay, share out the money. No, we don't really want the rest. Okay, we're going to retreat back to that warehouse. You are attacked by soldiers in uniforms from Waterdeep. Let's see. Let's see if we can flee this. Yeah. And, you know, we don't even move. Okay, we've been here already, so it's perfectly safe to camp and rest. Okay, and wee hours of the morning. Okay, I think we'll try heading. Yeah, at least we don't have that battle on the pier again. Dockside Warehouse, the Red Skies Company. Co-founders, 5 companies of the West. Okay. A number of giants are resting here. Despite a foul smell in the room, they see the party and attack. Foul smell. Does that mean Otyugs? Let's take a look. Okay, we've got fire giant mages and neo-Otyugs. A little easier for the fire giants to pet, I suppose. Okay, ergonomically friendly garbage monsters for fire giants. Okay, we'll try engaging these guys from a distance since we're going to try using those spells. And we are going to target those fire giant mages. Okay, all the mages are down at that end. That's good. Okay. And anybody who's not currently engaged in melee, we're going to keep out of melee for now so they can keep peppering those mages with arrows wherever they've gotten to. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we have any better luck using silence 15-foot radius on those mages. And nothing. Okay. So the only monster Jagarta can reach with her darts is the closest to the fire giants. Just a minute! Be right back. Okay, we're back. Thought that was Lost in Blue. That was just a couple of her friends. And we're going to keep working on those fire giant mages. Okay. Oh, that worked beautifully. Eladan's going to have to switch back to his melee weapon, so... Okay, so that's both of the mages. Okay. Now that we've got the mages taken care of, we'll start wailing away at the rest of the monsters here. Oh yeah, especially him with his Ranger's bonus against giant size critters. Let's try that one there. Okay, switching him back to his melee weapons. Just a minute, people. And we're back. Yeah. Lost in Blue just came in the room. Had to tell her about her friends that had stopped by. Okay. I wonder if Stinking Cloud might be useful here. Let's see. Of course not. Well, that was a waste. I hate wasting spells. I'll just have her switch to her bow. Oh, joy. There we go. And now we just had that one fire giant left. Ouch. She doesn't have very many hit points left. Owie. And the fire giant, of course, is at full hit points. Oh. Okay. Okay, actually he would have the range to do a stinking cloud on this giant. And pray this works. Yes! Well, that just made this the rest of this battle a lot easier. Thank you, Jakarta. Ooh, quite a bit of experience. Alright, some gems and platinum. And that was all the treasure. And Pox can heal Hosita, who really needs it. Yeah, healing the one who's down to the lowest hit points will help make fix work a lot better, especially, you know, not so much here, but in areas where it's not entirely safe to rest. Okay, now we're ready to tackle the last warehouse. Let's see if we can flee. Okay, the battle is not until we get into that back room. So we're going to encamp here and cast protective spells, since I know this is a crystal battle coming up. So presumably the toughest battle on this island. Okay. I'm going to use enlarge on the two NPC allies. We're going to try cold. Yeah, we'll give Jahira an enlarge spell to help her out. And fire shield for him. Iron skin, which might help improve his armor class. Ooh. Okay, and let's go into this battle now. Several figures sit around a table here, intently peering at a map of Mintarn. They leap from their seats and reach for weapons. So, I see Kraken Masters there. Since this is a crystal battle, there should be, yeah, also Zental Captains and Host Tower Sorceresses. And I see some Cyclops skin also. Ooh, yeah. But since we already have all three crystals, it doesn't really matter what order we hit the various factions in this battle in. Okay, there's no fire giants in this battle, so we can do fireballs all we want. Okay. Okay, that sorceress is close enough for a whole person. Okay. I sure hope those fireballs work. Well, we'll finish up this battle off camera and we'll come back immediately afterwards for the next episode. See you then.